Hi, welcome to Los Olivos Wine Merchant Cafe, where you not only taste Central Coast wines and Central Coast locally sourced food, but you also get to meet the winemaker. And today we have Ernst here. Hello, Ernst.
Hi there.
And my name is Sam Armstein, if you don't already know. And so what we always ask our winemakers that come here for our interview is if you could sum up your style of winemaking or what you infuse in your wines in one word, what would it be?
I would say authentic. I think the times we live in and the kind of wines I want to make, authenticity is very important. Making something that tells a story, where it's from the vintage, the site, and intriguing people, drawing people in. And I think authentic is a word that is should be very highly regarded in the wine business in the times we live in.
Absolutely. And you're saying intriguing, so your accent is kind of intriguing. So why don't you tell our audience where you're from and how you got into winemaking and how your journey brought you to the San Ynez Valley.
So I grew up in the Western Cape, kind of around wineries. My dad retired, and I went to school in this little town called Hermanus.
And this is South Africa, right?
In South Africa, in the
Yes.
Western Cape, where all the grapes grow. And knowing that I wanted to do something creative, something outdoors, I took a year off, spent it traveling around Europe, but then really realized that wine was something I wanted to do. My brother was already studying wine at the time, and went to school in South Africa for winemaking, and wanting to explore some other growing regions. I took a job in the north, the foothills, and spent a year working in a warmer climate in Amador County in California. And being from South Africa, being from the region I was from, where it was a cool climate, I really wanted to explore the coastal areas of California, and visited Santa Barbara and really fell in love with the diversity and the potential to make Pinot Noir, Sauvignon Blanc in a more classic style.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, we have your Sauvignon Blanc here, which I would say is probably one of our top wines that we sell here by the glass. People have the Sauvignon Blanc and they just love it, and we just keep on ordering cases and cases of it. And
it's doing really well.
We sell quite a bit of it, so nice job with that Sauvignon Blanc. Now, you were studying winemaking and doing some winemaking in South Africa, and then your brother's a winemaker in South Africa as well.
Yes.
So how is it done differently here than it is in South Africa? It'd be kind of interesting to have the dichotomy between how you guys do it there and what you had to learn here to kind of do things a little bit differently.
Yeah, so we all started off with the same kind of education, but working in California in the foothills, I had to deal with a lot riper wines, higher pHs, more unstable wines microbially. So having to deal with that taught me a lot. In South Africa, smaller producers like my brother and I, we still try and figure it out. We don't know all the answers yet, but the idea is to talk to each other all the time, and to reference notes with each other, and to figure out what's the best way to do things. We still give each other tips on what I think and what he thinks, and the idea is to make wines that really capture the site.
Great, so you still kind of bounce ideas off each other and call each other up and say, hey, I got a wine that I brought in, it's at 30 bricks, what do I do?
Yeah, no, I would tell him to dump it.
Exactly. For the month of October, all these wines, all of these great Storm wines will be 20% off, so you can come in and stock up your cellar on some Storm Sauvignon Blanc and get 20% off on it, which would be great. And then Ernst is going to be here on October 27th from 5:30 to 6:30, pouring his wines, and you can come in and taste some of Ernst's wines and talk to him about South Africa and talk to him about winemaking and so forth. And that'll be October 27th from 5:30 to 6:30. We'll be having some hors d'oeuvres with that, and tickets are $25 a piece. Well, Ernst, I know it's a busy season right now. You got harvest happening. You just had another baby. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So thank you for taking some time out and coming and interviewing with us about your wines, and all the best in the future.
Yeah, and,
Cheers.
and thank you guys. Thank you
Yeah.
for spreading the word and being such great supporters.
Absolutely.
Thank you.